Hi, Dan from ReadyLIFT. I'm here to talk a little bit about a brand new spare tire relocator we've developed, the JL. Now this brings the spare tire up 2.5 inches and out away an inch, which will make room for up to a 37-inch tire. Now one of the key features of our product is heavy gauge steel, and we also include this high durometer rubber gasket material to protect your tailgate. So initially you can see we already have the factory spare tire holder off. We disconnected the wiring. You don't have to do that. You could hang it out of the way. But so it's off. We're going to put ours on, reattach this to our surface, and then show you how to adjust for the taller tires. So the best way to begin is to get a little help from some blue painter's tape. Just simply put 2 tabs at the top, get your holes lined up over your gasket, press that tape into place. So now to put the spare tire relocator on, simply line it up at the top first, and the bottom walks right in. From there, you're going to take these 13mm bolts, find your holes, and as good measure, you work a clockwise pattern. Get your top, get your bottom. Maybe go opposite corners, kind of like you would tighten the lug nut, to make sure it seats flush and properly. After you get all 8 pieces of the hardware installed, go ahead and send them home. Okay, now that your hardware is all good and tight, it's time to move to put the factory plate or spare tire carrier back onto our plate. But first we want to make a modification to the factory piece. On the factory piece, there are 2 screws that hold the third brake light. All you're going to need to do is remove both the screws, slide it up so that you're going to use the bottom hole on the third brake light piece with the top hole on the actual spare tire carrier itself. That gives you the extra clearance for up to a 37-inch tire. Okay, now that we've made the adjustment to the third brake light for added tire clearance, we'll make sure this wire is clear and go ahead and reposition the factory piece to the ReadyLIFT piece. So once you align the factory spare tire carrier to the ReadyLIFT piece, go ahead and start a couple bolts just to hold it and support it, and then finish up with all 8 and tighten them up. So now that I have all 8 bolts placed, you're using the factory hardware, and we have pre-welded a nut on the back of our plate to make this installation process simple. Now I'll tighten them all down. Next, we'll button up our factory electronics. Simply insert the wires back in through the tailgate and get them threaded in far enough that you can get the rubber grommet seated again to make sure they're nice and watertight. As easy as that. So now if you have a lifted vehicle and you want to run a matching spare, a 35 or up to a 37, you can easily do it with our ReadyLIFT spare tire adapter. As you can see, there's plenty of room for the third brake light. Even with a 37 being an inch taller, you're still clearing the lens. To learn more about this, visit ReadyLIFT.com, follow us on Facebook, Instagram, watch this video on YouTube.